Hi, I'm John O'Brooks, head of F1 Build here at McLaren. We're here doing something quite unusual at the moment, not building Formula One cars, but building items for the Ventilator consortium. Let's go inside and take a look at what's going on. So out here on the boulevard, where it's eerily quiet, to be quite honest. All the cars have been covered to protect them, but we can take a walk around, and it is just absolutely no one else here. It is so quiet. So as you can see, all the cars have been protected and covered up. All the shops are empty. Lights on within racing, which is obviously where we're building the items for the Ventilator consortium, but it's just so eerily quiet here. Up on the boulevard, which is will normally be full of people going about their day. Restaurant is obviously closed, so no one in there. But in my 21 years at McLaren, I've never seen it this quiet. So we'll go into the build areas now. I'll introduce you to Rory, who will talk us through what happens at each station and how we're building the trolleys on a production line run.
My name is Rory Clements and I'm the team leader within car build. This time of year we normally be flat out in the Formula One season, but due to current events we've joined the Ventilator Challenge. So I'll walk you through how we turn car build into a trolley production line. So in a very similar way that how we build the car, we've broken it down into sub-assemblies. So here we have the posts being built, and we have two people on those stations, and you end up with posts like this. From this point on, it goes over to here to be fitted to the base unit using a jig. So this is where the post and the base come together. Nice stack of bases to get through. Onwards to having the lid fitted. The lids have the handles pre-sub-assembled onto them. And there you can see the lids awaiting fitment and a handle sub-assembly station. From there they go onto a levelling jig to make sure we've got no wobble. From this point up to here they have their covers fitted, so it's all enclosed. At this point have your casters, got a nice box of casters, and then from there you end up with a finished trolley.
So we're down here in the service yard. As it's eerily quiet, we'll take a quick look around. One or two trucks have arrived. So all the trucks for the Europeans races have arrived, and they're all parked up in the yard at the moment. And then over here we've got our truck, which we're hopefully by the end of today going to fill with ventilator trolleys. So we're just heading inside now through the service yard into the back door, and have a look and see what's going on within a very, very different atmosphere within MTC. Coming up the corridor here, you can see we've the middle street here, we've separated down the line with the tensor barriers, machine shop and our build areas. Reason for that is we've got two separate shifts which are operating slightly different hours, so we're trying to segregate the workforce to make sure we don't have any cross-contamination. Just trying to separate all the people as much as possible. Most people are wearing PPE, masks, gloves, but as you can see we've also marked out where the build stations are for the trolleys. At the moment we've got two cells operating building trolleys, so we've got a gearbox shop cell and then a car build cell, which is over here. So 2 cells producing trolleys. Once they're built and finished, they then come into this line here where they await inspection. When we go through up here, this is what we'd normally be doing. So these are the race bays. As you can see, cars there covered up with all the freight that's come back from Australia, awaiting to be unloaded when the race team eventually come back in. And a very different picture at MTC at the moment. So that is the trolley that we are building, that the ventilator is going to sit on, and we've got 15,000 of those to build. And there's a small shipment of some of them going out. We've also got 2 trucks outside the building here which are full. It's not what we're used to. We're used to building racing cars and making them go quicker, which is what we'd normally be doing this time of year, but obviously the way the world is at the moment, we're trying to do our part, and so far it's going quite well.